Hey, welcome back. As of Monday, the city of Austin will lift Stage 2 water restrictions. It's thanks to a wetter than expected winter and spring. Jason Hill from Austin Water is here now to talk a bit more about that. Morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for coming in.
Always a pleasure.
Hey, this is obviously good news, but we can't be celebrating quite yet. I mean, we're still in a drought situation.
You're right. It's good news for our Austin customers and Austin residents that they're able to have a little more latitude when it comes to watering. However, we do want to make sure that we reiterate that we are still in a drought.
Yeah.
Last year, Mother Nature really smacked us. I mean, the drought flared up, 20, 30 days plus of 100-degree weather, no precipitation, very little inflow of water into our lake system. So it was a tough year. But this year, the city manager has decided, after looking at a number of different parameters, that it was time to lift Stage 2 and kind of see how things go in Stage 1.
So that's for the city of Austin. So what it means is what? The people can start watering twice a week now?
That's exactly right. I mean, the main, the low-hanging fruit in regards to water conservation is outdoor irrigation. That's where a lot of our water use is during the year, those summer months. So we have gone from Stage 2 to Stage 1. Stage 2 is 1 day a week watering. Stage 2 is 2 day a week watering. However, this new Stage 2 is kind of modified.
In hours? Days a week?
In hours, exactly. It is before 5 a.m., meaning midnight from on your designated day, midnight to 5 a.m., and then 7 p.m. to midnight instead of midnight to 10 a.m. So it's a 5-hour difference per day or a 10-hour difference per week.
People can still get their investment gardens watered. And it was interesting to me, too, a lot of the concern, especially in some of these older neighborhoods in Austin, was the tree canopy, and it was beginning to suffer a little bit, and people spoke up and said, hey, we can't let this happen.
You're absolutely right. That's one of the parameters that city manager looked at in making this decision. First of all, the lake levels are above the 900,000 acre-foot trigger that took us into Stage 2. We're a little bit above that, just over a million acre-feet, about 47% full right now, and that's very important. The LCRA curtailed the release of water to the agricultural users downstream, the rice farmers.
And that's helped.
Well, we're not expecting any sudden decrease in the lake levels, which we really look at in regards to, those triggers. So, in any long-term, 3, 6, 8-month problems or sudden decreases in the lake levels, we don't expect.
But I guess the thing, Jason, too, people need to take into consideration are still good water habits. I mean, the water restrictions aren't gone completely. We've been talking about water barrels and other things that people can do to collect their own rainwater, things like that, to avoid using the city water as much as possible.
You're absolutely right, and this was probably one of the biggest influences on the city manager's decision. Austin water customers have been fantastic in water conservation over the last 10 years, and especially since the 2009 drought and the 2011 drought of record. They have been doing a fantastic job. I mean, our water usage has decreased, actually, because of that.
Interesting.
And that's very important, because now the city manager is confident that our customers can responsibly continue to use water with the Stage 2 restrictions lifted.
As long as those good habits stay in place and continue to build. And again, on the website, on Austin Water website, there are some rebates and information, and there's a conservation checklist people can take into account as well.
We have a number of rebates and incentives for folks to really profit from water conservation. One of the most important is outdoor irrigation.
Sure.
Again, like I told you, so we can do audits on outdoor irrigation systems. There's so many different things. The website waterwiseaustin.org is the best place for our customers to find all the information they need.
Lots of options, and works well for probably people out of the cities as well. Check with your local city, obviously, to talk about your local watering restrictions. Jason Hill, thanks for coming in from Austin Water.
Always a pleasure. Have a great day.